guys! Today we wanted to show you a bit how we practice the Bunkai of the Pinan Kata. So we see a lot of different ways people do this, but in our opinion the most efficient way to think about it is that we always start from being grabbed by our opponent in some sort of way. We're gonna do just the beginning of each Pinan Kata, and then we're gonna see
Check this out.
starting with the first Pinan Kata, which is the second Pinan Kata in a lot of kata styles. So we have this movement, right? We start with a Gedan Barai, and go forward, punch, and then we turn. Yes, and that's our left side. And then on our right side, we have this movement, go forward, punch, and then same thing, a Gedan Barai. Okay? So how we like to think about it is that on our left side we have ourselves being grabbed by a high grab, and on the right side we have ourselves being grabbed by a low grab in our wrists with a high grab. And what I can do, I can extend his elbow joint by pushing on it this way and forcing him in this direction. It takes very little energy to do this, so just this. And from this position I can go with this arm and go for a Gedan Barai. So this is the exact movement that I'm doing. Here, take this, just move this arm to the other side, punch, throw. So that's our first, and then for the other side, this, being grabbed by a lower grab. All I'm going to do is cross my arms, we're gonna grab, here, punch. And for our next kata, we have Pinan knee. Same thing, we're being grabbed, and maybe it's resisting. It's not letting me do this technique. What I instead can do, in that case, is what this kata shows us. So the kata starts this way. So again, he resists, doesn't let me do this. So I can reset here. Again, he doesn't let me do the other one. Can't get my hand. So I just, either side I can do it this side, or I can do it this side, but I raise one of my arms, and then with this arm I can now grab this opposite arm, drag it, go in, iri minagi. For our next kata we have Pinan san, which looks this way. We're finding ourselves grabbed by a normal clinch position, one arm on the opponent's head, the other one on the bicep. This kind of clinch, one of the most common ways to clinch someone. So, he has me this way, I have this arm in, here. And from this position I have a lot of options. Elbow him, try to get a choke, knee him, or a lot of other options. So he wants to get away from this, and what does he do? He wants to get my arm away somehow. So what I can do is put this down here. I just follow him, put this down here. Boom. One more time. I have this position.
I take this on.
Boom. Boom. Here. And if he's fast enough and stops this, I can go here. 1, 2. And then I have this again. And I have the position. And I can boom.
So next one is Pinan Yon. So this time we find ourselves in a plum kind of clinch. So what you want to do is you take your left hand and your right hand on each elbow, and you want to push the right side upwards, and you want to do the other way around with your left hand. At the same time, you sweep. Of course, depending on the situation, you can twist in both directions. So if my opponent is heavy this way, I twist this way. If my opponent is heavy here, I twist this way. And for the next application is for Pinan. In this application, the opponent has a tight grip around our neck.
And I'm going to do an arm drag using uchiuke. Hyperextend his elbow and take an angle and drag here. We can punch to the ribs, and we can punch. After either one of these, we're going to grab his head.
So, 5 applications, Bunkai, on the Pinan Kata.
If you enjoyed this type of content, then please tell us in the comments and we'll make maybe more of this Pinan Kata or some other katas.
Hope you enjoy, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Us.